Guthrie is doing a spooky stream. Join him.
Chill out, and maybe we'll have a scream. I didn't light my candles. Oh, hey guys. How's it going? Welcome to the spooky stream. That's right. I don't know if it was always called the spooky stream. I think it used to be called the spooky game night. I was just thinking about that this second. And somehow it changed to spooky stream. It's the night of the week sometimes where we get together and we hang out and we play some spooky games. And I am so excited tonight because tonight is my favorite horror game of all time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are playing Layers of Fear. You can see it right here on my desktop. I will make it front and center. Layers of Fear is a game by Blooper Team and Asper Media. It is a game about a painter who's gone mad and sort of the fallout of what happens from his madness. It is atmospheric. It is slow. And me talking through the whole thing, I'm sure, will not keep everybody scared. No, we're not going to broadcast a game. Who broadcasts a game? It is Extra Life Month, ladies and gentlemen, and we are right at the end of it. That's right. On November 4th, we are doing a 24-hour live stream. It is going to be crazy. There's so much that we have packed into 24 hours that it's weird because I'm like reviewing it as I'm making changes, and I'm like, maybe I should stretch this out to 48 hours. I'm like, I would really like to play all of Wolfenstein, and that's about a 12-hour game, and blah, 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 blah. So it is going to be a lot of fun, but that's all because of the money that you guys have helped raise for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. That's right. It is, we're working with Extra Life for this cause, which is just so important. It is a cause that is so... It's just one of those things that, and when you read about it, it makes you feel a bit sad, but also so happy because of the amount of change that actually gets affected in a charity like this. You know, different charities have different proceeds percentages going to their workers and such, and this one is a really good one. But beyond that, it's nice to be doing something, you know, with you guys, the community, to better. Because we've been streaming for years and we've never taken upon ourselves to do charity. So this is something that I'm really excited at. What a great first step we've taken. It's really exciting. And we have raised at this point, oh, I should have checked the total, but well over $3,500, like maybe $3,700. And tonight, it is not impossible for us to tip $4,000. Now, I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not going to say it's likely, but it's not impossible. So I'm going to be reminding you guys throughout the spooks that come tonight how I would love you guys to be raising some money. Ooh, enter profile name. Let's think. I already have Invictus there. Yes, I know. Scallywag it is. For I am a scallywag. Look at this handsome gentleman. Layers of Fear. Let me put on my narrating voice. Layers of Fear is a unique immersive game experience in which every decision affects the narrative. As in life, it is the doors you open, the memories you take with you, and the shadows you explore that will define who you are. This may be our game, but it is your journey. Hoo. That was well narrated. Apparently you can win this game. Like, there's a good result, which I don't know if I've had, so we'll try to get that together, I suppose, or we'll just experience it and just go through it. The story unfolds as we play it, which I like, and it's not overly intense, where you have to, like, pick up 1,000 pieces of material and be like, what is this again? So yeah. Extra Life, guys, that's what we're here about. That's the whole name of the game. And the spooks! It's Halloween, guys. I have a pumpkin spice latte here. I had pizza for dinner. Did everybody have pizza? I hope. Pizza roll call. I did have pizza, and it was good. And I'm all pizzaed up, and I'm ready for spooks. So let's do roll call. Hey, Galen. Galen's here. That's nice. Welcome. Thank you for donating. Zia. Hey, Joe. We got Godpool. God Meme Pool / Puddle. That's a long name. We got Bjorn, my buddy. My gaming bud. Bjorn is my gaming bud. Beyond all gaming buds. I've had a lot of people, Mycl and Brianna here, I see you guys, and you guys have been here for a lot as well. But see, Bjorn's also like helped. He's been like, hey, here's where you gotta go through this wall. So Bjorn gets gaming buddy title. I saw some other names, but they're not scrolling by right now. So hello everybody. I think maybe Joshua was here, and hi. I'm really excited. I'm excited to share this game with you guys because it's a lot of fun, and it's creepy, and it's perfect for like this kind of night where your windows are open and the air is cold and you want to get in that Halloween-y spirit, which is what I so desperately want to do. Autumn is my favorite. I love this month and I love everything about this season. So Layers of Fear. Let's jump in, shall we? Because it's a quiet intro, and we can chat a little bit and catch up. Everybody comfy on the couch? Everybody under the blanket? Everybody got their drinks? Everybody got their coffee or water or beer or alcoholic beverage? Everybody got their pizza? Good. Let's do this. New game. This game is also special for the Invictus stream. It is probably our most famous video. If you go to our YouTube page and look up popular videos, this one's like #1 because I did a playthrough it with no talking. So if you don't want to hear me, just go to our YouTube page and you can watch that.
I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Every portrait that is painted with feeling is a portrait of the artist, not of the sitter. Oscar Wilde. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Hello, front hall. Let me know if the sound's okay and all that jazz. We can play around with it if it needs to be worked. Look at that little baby bum peeing. Hey, Rin. And hey, John. I'm assuming John's here. Such dark and grisly paintings. Well, the first door of the game. Success. Oh, I saw something scurry across the floor there. Actually, I'm going to turn up the volume a bit for the music, because the audio is pretty damn good. Now it might be too loud, but whatever. An Artist's Triumph Gallery opening wows critics. Look at this house. I love the setup of this house. I think that's the other thing I really enjoyed about this game. Dear sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialists, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no sign of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pests Pacification. Okay. But there are rats, I swear it. Longdale Mulligan Avenue. Popkle? Pop? love how you walk with a limp. Let's just poke around a bit, shall we? There's a light switch. Audio still seems fine. Perfect. Bree brought this during the Steam sale, still trying to figure out how to open doors. Seriously? It's not just me. Perfume. There it is. Oh, left the water running. Oops. One below the knee prosthesis. I guess that's why we're limping. Let's take out the kitchen. Yeah, something about well-designed like houses that feel real. That other game that I just absolutely adored was, and I still talk about it, was what's it called? What was that one? What Remains of Edith Finch? Oh, so good. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his head off like the rest of us, common folk. I know, gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. Paint, Rose d'Ore, Burnt Umber, Sienna, brushes 25, air, framing 50 packs, apples 10 kilograms, booze 5, 10, 30. An artist that likes to drink. This door seems ominous. I'm just gonna pretend I'm here, walking around the house. I'm just gonna let it go naturally. Your pizza's here, congrats. Lucky. I'm sorry for yesterday. Right, I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me, it's about her. Everything I do with her best interest in mind. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. Ah, now, I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though, promise. We'll talk later. I love you. Conversation in notes. Think there's a rat problem? Vinny and Partners. Yeah, no, let's not go into the creepy basement. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office. Have a nice day. It's locked. Nice pizza. I can never feel bad for this protagonist. But it's me! Grumble, grumble, grumble. These pictures are creepy. Like Something leaking in. What happens if you walk in the traps? Do it? Alright, let's do it. Oh! As expected. Cool. Glad we tried that. Also want to take a look at these pictures. Ooh, little midget guy. I call this one Nightmare Fueled. Alright, let's do this. So that door was locked, eh? Been working all night, don't wake me up. Really accentuate the creepiness of what we want to do.
Tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around, so funny. Tumbling here and there, tumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes, and when she...
Ooh. New face of music. A night at the opera becomes a night to remember. I'm not gonna read that. That looks like a comfortable bed. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. Might be alcoholics, but we're not messy alcoholics. Where did that come from? In here? Oh. Or that room. Let's go this way. Jesus. That cupboard looks like my whole apartment. Not that you have an alcohol apartment. From those articles, you figure the wife was burned, so she's not as beautiful as she once was. That's one way to look at it. You're much more lovable than this dude, Harlan. Zia just wins MVP for next week. It's that easy. Compliment Harlan. He needs it. Why pink? This thing's so beautiful at lightning. Never really scared me as a kid. MVP forever, damn straight. Turn the lights. Oh god. What's with this fur baby head? I'm just gonna turn on every light. Nothing's scary in the light, right? Look at that. Side note, this is like my dream office. I would love this. I love this kind of wood wall. And inlaid bookcases, or however you say it. Oh, fuck. The only thing I would do is if I like lived here or whatever. Let me take a look. Okay, I would knock out one of those bookcases. And I guess whatever the hell's in this room, I would like close off that wall. I would get rid of the door and just drywall over it and paint over it. And then you'd have to like pull a book here and it would be a secret passage. And I would 1000% do that. No joke. That's a promise. That would make my life just so fucking good. I'm excited thinking about it. God damn it. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you tonight. It's all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Is that how it goes? Excuse me. I don't know if I leaned away enough. That might have just been right in your ear. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn motherfucking mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now. I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do these illustrations in the first place, for the old time's sake. But I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be so to be something so to be something you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There's no way in hell I am using this. I already regret agreeing to pay in advance. Please get your shit together. Your old pal Liam Brookstone whispered to publish this. So this must have been what he submitted. It's pretty fucked up. Kind of awesome. Key. They sell kits for that, Spook King. There are others that would turn the bookcase into a sliding door. Oh yeah, I would do it. I'm just saying I need like a house that would accommodate that. Unfortunately, my house is not. I know a prince or some royal had the lycanthropy disease. For the one with the whole body covered in thick fur. Bless you. Thank you, Bjorn. The only person that said something about my sneeze. Turn your volume way up, or listen on your phone. Do you need my volume up? What? Petrus Gonzalez. I don't know. Harlan, speak louder. I need to make some noodles, and I'd like to hear you all in the kitchen. Oh, all right, buddy. So next up. Look at this workshop. You know, it's weird. I remember in the demo, your mirror, you did have a reflection. I wonder why they took that out. I am so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done, before you go to sleep. Oh, there's the fur baby face. Wine. Wine. Locked. Everything's locked, of course. And a bunch of paintbrushes. Maybe related to Harlan. Too mean. Get it right this time. Lost it. You deserve. Finish it. Alright, guys. Are we ready to finish this shit? Are we ready? Everybody ready? Everybody ready? We've explored the house. We've walked around. Are we ready for spooks? Because the minute I pull this canvas down, we start it. We start the journey together. Let's fucking do it, guys. Alright. Get ready. This game's like a haunted house, which is why it's perfect for Halloween. Just gotta check every corner. Just out of reach. Oh, fucking cock. Who has not played this game here? Who has not seen this game? Who's completely fresh to this? Let me know. Going in circles. Dear Sir or Madame, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we'll be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors. Nice. Look, guys, it's the black goat. I have seen some things completely fresh for both of you guys. Nice. We're gonna have some fun. I hope you have the volume up nice and loud. Combination lock. Oh. 5, 4, 8. I didn't even remember that was how we did it. Nice. I just like lighting things in the room. The past holds back. Look closer. I've watched a playthrough on Let's Nope, I think. Oh.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Never forget. I watched you play this before, Harlan and Lorraine. Huh? I hate how quiet it is. Always, I know any second to be like, boom. Also, the spooky stream has lots of swearing. Mr. Willie. Are you new, Mr. Willie? Is Mr. Willie? I don't recognize it. No, maybe you've been here before. But you're like newer. Tell me your name, Mr. Willie. Oh, fuck. Look at this. You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Okay. Evan. Hey, Evan. Has that always been your screen handle? Because you've been here for a while. Or at least Evan has. Okay, we need some light on in this room. Where are the lights? The light? No. It's too dark in here. Oh, what the fuck? Art is subjective. Oh! Cock. Jesus. Can't see anything. Oh, fucking. Oh. Dust mice, even in my lungs. Grotesque vermin, dirt. There's always more. My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can feel already your presence. Simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I've never been... Oh, perfect. I've never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there is a higher power watching over me. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concert at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find a soulmate. Guess again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. Seems like a good story already. Guess I just didn't pay much attention the first time. No more upside down baby. She's up there now. Okay. Let's just leave this room. Speaking of the child, did you play the DLC to this game? I did, and I didn't really like it that much, to be honest. It was nowhere near as creepy. Got to read everything. It all comes together. Oh, okay. Paint deep lies.
Oh. Now a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. I do remember what you said about the burnt venue and how she became ugly or whatever. That does ring true. This room doesn't seem familiar though. Oh. Fuck you, rat. shit. Oh. Motherfuck. I've played this before too. Again, none of this is new. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby. Hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch. She'd just burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's going to be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you by all means. Enjoy your well-deserved time off, but just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up to the yin-yang commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike in while the iron is hot. But of course, family comes first. Your friend, Thomas Caldwell. I'm newer to the chat. I don't have much free time. Oh, well, welcome, Evan.
Hello. It's about time for us to talk, don't you think? I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Paprika. Yeah, I didn't like the DLC so much because it felt more like a fetch quest. Like you had to get certain elements to proceed. Whereas this game I would mark as more just a story horror game, which I much prefer. I remember there being parts of the DLC where you're like, I don't know, you just had to do things. It was annoying. First step is the hardest. Should we go back? Nope, can't go back. The kitchen. We know this place. It's safe. Alright guys, we're safe now. In the kitchen. Shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. I just opened this door. Oh no. walk into it.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
A canvas made of human skin. Ain't that just lovely? Oh. Shall we put it on? First I looked for canvas, not oh, that's what he said. Lovely. Deep breaths, remember you're professional. It's just the first few strokes, then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? Oh, photograph. I don't remember finding any of these. Oh, I guess you have to do. I guess you have to actually play the game. Whew. I played this because of you. Harlan spoke so well of it and jumped and swore at everything. John laughed at me. But it was a really well-rounded game. I liked it. Couldn't stop until I completed it. Nice. I don't think I want to try the DLC now. I saw you play it, but I don't remember it well. Yeah, I don't remember it that well either, to be honest. But whew. Thanks. Did you get a chance to play the PT demo before it was removed? I did not. No, because it was only on PlayStation something or other. I don't have a computer. But I watched a playthrough of it on YouTube. Like a 20-minute one, because I was interested. And it looked fantastic. I really wish they finished it. But other people are making games similar. There's one called, what's it called? Addison Road or something? Or Addison Town? Or I can't remember what it's called. Like, and there's another one called Visage or Visage, which I have already pretty much pre-ordered, so. Oh no, the spooky ghost is trying to make me eat more fruit and vegetables. Bjorn. This is a serious game, okay? This is serious. Shapeless Dreams. Alright guys, let's go. Keep going. First part done. Now the spookies continue. Oh, Oscar Wilde. Didn't he say something about a picture of Dorian Gray? If you're in general chat, come down to the spooky game night. I only say because I see 3 notifications in general, so maybe some people will come. Alright, folks, up or down? Left or right? First person to tell me which will be the decider. Left or right? While I take a sip of water. Alright, no one's decided because there's a delay. So I'm gonna go with left. Oh, I can't go. I can only go one way anyway. What a waste of time. It's up. Sorry, guys. Wasted everybody's time. Pro tip, whenever you're... Oh. Fuck. Past chances. Well, I was gonna say pro tip, whenever you're riding one of these, go right up against the bars for whatever reason. It's never the first door. swear I just heard a door. Motherfucker. Hey, Mike. Welcome to the party, pal. It's that hairy baby again. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand why you're upset that I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that I do not wish to receive any further correspondence from you in this matter. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently risky. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. We get the gist. And I got the key.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish painting this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Uh-oh. Corruption. Nothing but the sound of our feet. Hey, Harlan Lorenzo, how's everyone? I'm doing pretty good, my friend. It is a spooky Friday night. Should we try the elevator first? I guess not. It's a spooky Friday night, and I'm hanging out with you guys. And I'm opening doors real slow to get that nice spooky effect. Oh, great, upstairs. Oh, let's wait on that. Warm. I just got off work, so I'm about to get very buzzed. Nice. Oh. Fire down below. Guess it's probably a bad idea to walk over a fire, eh? What does that sound? Oh, fuck it. Go away. Oh. Lots of wine. He didn't take the skin from the kid, did he? No. Or did he? We have no shadow either. We're vampire ghosts. Hey, that door didn't shut. It's like the first time a door didn't shut. Oh. Spoke too soon. These rats. These fucking rats. There's a movie on Netflix based on a short story by Stephen King called 1922. Which is weird because I don't read often, but I read that one actually. It's from a book called Full Dark, No Stars. And it wasn't a bad short story, but I watched it. and it was it's pretty good. But it's like a lot of rat horror. If you don't like rats, you should watch it. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expression stares off into space. Involuntary facial movements. Insomnia. Usually gestures, unusual gestures or postures. Unable to experience joy from activities. Depersonalization, awkward, clumsy movement, prone to anger, resentment, lack of motivation, suicidal tendencies. Yes, haven't noticed, always had that, definitely. What does that even mean? Might be from the accident, more passive-aggressive. Maybe we're schizophrenic. Stephen King's short stories are his best, yeah. Well, you should watch it if you like that. Make up your mind. 1922 it was called. It was pretty good. Pretty good. Lots of books in cupboards. My God, this is a gorgeous apartment. It seems so small from the onset. Yes, all the lights. Let's turn them on. Where's the other one? Oh, yes. Is there nothing over here? See, this is where I'd be like, oh, break time. I'd just sit on this couch. I'd lie down. Maybe open this wine. Just be like, okay, everything's gonna be alright. Stop walking around the creepy house. I like 1922. That's the one where the guy stuck in the porta potty was funny. Huh? That one where the guy was stuck in a porta potty? Oh, in The Full Dark, No Stars? I only read half of it. I only read half of all books. I read the 1922 short story, and I read the one after it, which was the one about the trucker, where the woman gets, like, raped. It was like, it's pretty fucking vicious. And then she gets revenge on him. Is that the same book, actually? Yeah, because that also had the short story about the guy who he makes a deal with the devil for his friend to get, like, all the bad shit that he has, because he has cancer at the beginning. And then it just ends and he's, like, happy that he gave his friend, like, the worst life ever. So maybe I read that. Let's get this shit up. Oh, god damn it. 314, I guess? Jesus. Does seem more like her diagnosis him based on Feel No Joy. Yeah, I think it's her diagnosing him. Oh, night, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. This guy's neighbor lures him to a trap. I don't remember that one. It must have been the last story. Now we're just in the destroyed ruins of some room. Oh, looks like a safe. 314, right? Haki. Need to get a solid 7 hours of nightmares before work tomorrow. Nice. What does this key go to, though? Oh. Alternate exit. I don't think I got that key last time because I don't remember this. March 26th. All right, let's try this again. Finally managed to play a little of banging on the key. If banging on the keys awkwardly counts as playing, I won't lie, it drives me insane to not have full control of my fingers. In any case, I was promptly berated by my loving husband who said I should be resting. I know he means well, but how will I ever get better if I don't work at it? The worst thing is I can swear I smelled liquor on his breath. God, please, not this again. Okay. I wonder what we did to get that, because I don't think I did that the first time. In case you forgot, Harlan, there are some things you can miss in game. Something you need to go backwards or skip a door in order to see everything. If you go too far, then sometimes they close behind you. Okay, well, if you guys catch any, you let me know. Like if you're like, oh, he's missing the big one. I'm just gonna start spinning every globe. That's my other thing. It cannot be undone. Ooh. Do I remember what painting I got last time? Yeah, it was like a rat, I think. I think it was like an evil painting. I definitely failed it the first time. Mainly because I didn't realize that it could be won. I think I just played the game. Oh, and you said you weren't a messy drunk. Tut tut, this place looks worse than my house. I don't think you can miss anything major, but you can mix out an extra lore. Well, I definitely, like, failed it first time. Good boy.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
Why would you say, oh? You want this as well. Remember how you wanted a cat? Well, I bought you as a dog. He's a monster. This man. Oops. A once great artist's new painting laughed out of galleries. Oh. He's been laughed out of galleries. Oh, it's just like unsettlingly creepy. That bummed me out. I was just about to say that's weird because it opened in. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Jesus. This game gives me like fucking sweats. Which way do we go? Oh, fucking god damn it. Is this gonna keep happening if I do that? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna do it again. That time I was ready for it. Alright, left or right? They look the same when I opened them up. Except that one, that door just opened. Which is creepy. That one looks the same. Maybe it doesn't matter, so we'll go left. I think. Oh, we picked the wrong way. Jesus. Fucking shit. That guy just looks like a douche. Mm. I just lit those. Oh shit. Don't open it. It's a trick. Stave off the darkness. This guy just puts wine everywhere. So much wine. April 6th. Found his little collection of empty bottles this morning. I reacted badly. I know it's hard for him too, but god damn, you should know better. With a small child in the house, that's just irresponsible. You can see her writing is like different too, eh? Spook King, you're sitting at 3,421 on Extra Life. Well, what were we at before? I'm going from the total now, including David and Tim. So have we made more donations? Have we gotten more donations? Because if we have, that's fantastic. Ooh.
This house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Let's check where we're at, if we've got more donations. I want to shout out if anyone did. Friday donation from Galen so far. Woohoo! Thank you, Galen. Along with your pizza. Congratulations. Extra life donation. Galen, you're a pro. Thank you, buddy. And I don't know what the fuck Looney Labs is, but... What? You've just received a donation that pushed you over the $50 milestone. You... To say thank you, the nice people at Looney Labs would like to award you with a $10 gift card. So if anybody wants a Looney Lab... So remember, Mike Kyle has very graciously donated a few fantastic RPG books for the biggest donation tonight. Mike, tell him about it. In the chat, I'll read it out. You just break it down so that I don't misspeak. But the largest donation tonight is going to get some like fucking PDFs, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. And I'll throw in this Looney Labs gift card if it can be transferable. Actually, I better check on that. Never mind. Just do the PDFs for now because I don't know what the fuck Looney Labs is. And I don't want to say it's transferable and then figure out I'm out $10 because of some stupid rule or something. I don't know. But if it can be, I'll throw it in. Because I don't... This doesn't sound like I'm going to use it. I hear whispers.
Honey, what in the world are you doing? What did the doctor say about straining yourself? Leave that thing alone. It's not going anywhere.
Say Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. Fuck yeah. I like said it and I didn't realize. I was like thinking, I was like, I gotta work tomorrow. Because I think, was it last one we did? Oh no, it was like 3 weeks ago that it was Thursday. Is nothing. There's nothing to play. Prosthesis snatchers, insatiable bastards. Why the damn lag can't afford a new one? David. Puzzle time. I know. I remember. What's this? On that.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all around. So funny. Dumpling here and there,
Oh, no,
dumpling everywhere, and I must declare.
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth. Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
And now we flip it back.
Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all around. So funny. Dumpling here and there, dumpling everywhere, something everywhere. I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose, I fell, and when I rose, I felt ashamed. Dumpling all around, dumpling all around, dumpling all.
Oh, I didn't know you could change the speed. Huh.
Dumpling all around, dumpling.
I don't know if that changes it. Maybe there's another part to this riddle. Or just speed it up so you don't have to wait so long. Is there anything else in this room that I'm supposed to be doing? People who have succeeded at this game? Getting the best answer? In the meantime, I can tell you what you're going to win tonight if you donate to the... yeah, let's do that. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, we are here tonight for Extra Life. Extra Life is the coolest charity on Earth. It is better than Space Charity 1, which is a charity I've just made up. We are raising money this month up until the 4th, which is next weekend. Holy shit. I'm going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. It is going to be crazy and daunting. And I have to write 2 games of Grim in between that too. I'm just not going to think about it. I'm just taking it 60 seconds at a time, guys. But that's right. Next Saturday, 24 hours. I'm starting at midnight. I'm playing Inside. Then I'm going to be playing some classic video games. Then I might play the new Wolfenstein. Then I don't know. I'm still figuring it all out because there's so many options, so many cool things to do. So I don't really know what I want to do yet. But anyway, on the 4th, we're going to be continually raising money. But what we're doing is we're doing this all for a charity, Extra Life. If you follow the link in the description, you can donate any amount to our cause to help the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, which is a really important cause. They help a bunch of fantastic things, sick kids in general. So it is something that is very important. And in addition to just being an awesome person and donating, the very handsome Mr. Mike Kyle, who's been a longtime viewer and friend of the Invictus stream, is also donating some PDF copies of Colonial Gothic, which is a RPG that takes place during colonial times. It's got a supernatural elements, sort of like Lovecraftian as well. Tons of different settings and an adventure. And included are the Game Master's Guide, Player Companions, 3E Rulebook, French and Indian War setting, New France, other settings, Bestiary, Grimoire, Defeated Dead, Landlord's Daughter, and Lovecraft are all in this PDF set. So there's like a lot of shit that you can get. And all you have to do is be the top donator tonight. So far tonight, Galen has donated, and that's it. So, you know, get your money in there right now. At the end of the stream, which we still have another hour and 45 minutes to go, we will be looking at who the highest donator was, and you will get those PDFs, which is really, really cool. So thank you to Mike for donating those. It's fantastic. And thank you to you guys for hanging out, and hopefully we'll raise some money and get them out there. Get those into your hands, so to speak. And then maybe a $10 gift card to whatever the fuck Looney Tunes is, or whatever it was called. Looney Tubes. And I just yawned because I'm a sleepy boy, even though I napped today. My loving wife let me take a nice long nap. Something all around, something all around, something all around. So there you go. Donate. Donate. I can't stand seeing you like this. You're not well. You were sweating and shaking all night, and now here you are locked in your workshop as usual. This whole tortured artist nonsense has got to stop.
Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's just a little something to help me focus on my work, that's all.
Some liquid courage for your grand art opening. Alright, let's add a little bit of blood. It's not an image. Nice. Hey, even now, lost alone, you deserve it. A grave for you. Finish it. Form emerges. That's the next chapter. So to speak. So what's everyone think of the game so far? This is the first time that you've ever got to see it. Everybody enjoying? Everybody spooked? Me too. Booze noodles have been cooked. Uh-oh, the soundtrack. The soundtrack started up. Never a good sign when the music hits. This way seems safe. Rodent seeds. Ew, see the dirt move. Nothing else grows. Rotten soil. Keep checking cupboards and drawers. I'm checking them all. This is crappy. This game? Evan, you're breaking my heart, bro. You don't like this? This is where it's at. It's the Spooks. Spook Central. Spooks 101. That guy looks out of place. Is that Evan? I don't remember this scene at all. So far I remember everything else. I do not remember this. About a boy who wakes up in a cave, finds a mysterious note and a gun. He journeys through various environments, wood, fields, rivers. Eventually he winds up in a small cabin, where it turns out this has been a product of his subconscious. Brought up by a traumatic childhood memory that he killed a guy who murdered his father. Get it? In the real world he's been drilling in a loony bin this whole time. Get it? Twisted sort of gimmicky, but I think it works. Seems to got way darker in here. That's the dark halls. Creepy, Sora. This is creepy. That's a good autocorrect. Good. I was gonna say, pretty. I don't necessarily. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but to be out and out, hanging out the entire time, and then just go, "This is crappy." I was gonna be like, "Wow, man, ballsy," just to be like, "Yeah, no, fuck this." What's that? Did you see that figure? I'm almost positive there was like a person or a doll there or something. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, that's what I saw. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Yeah, that's like... Jesus, that was not... I haven't played this part. I don't know what I did differently, but I know this is not what I played before. Because I definitely want to remember that scene. Oh god. Creator's block. You know what's going to happen now when I turn around. Oh. God. Oh no. Oh fuck. What the fuck? I'm super fucking creeped out. Oh shit, I don't remember any of this. Either I just have a terrible memory or this is different because I don't remember this at all. 9th, don't forget June 9th. Wedding date, I bet. Everyone gets married in June. We need a key. Oh, cock fucking suck. Fucking shit. God damn it. Can I come back? My wife's gonna be real mad if this game weakens my bladder. It's weakening mine. I feel like I can open that because it seems odd that it's locked, but I don't see a key in this room. Do you guys? Or where it would be? Usually they like glint. No. I don't see nothing. September 15th. More notes today, even worse than before. The sad part is I agree with every word. Oh, I don't remember this either. I definitely must have played something differently.
Ugly? You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face!
He angry. I was gonna say plebe, isn't it? Plebe? Plebeian? Or is it plebeian? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the one that's wrong. He said, not thinking he's wrong. I'm gonna turn on that light so hard. Yes, and this one. Come on. Yes, guys, we're safe. The lights are on. Nothing bad happens in the dark. Everything is safe. Ah, look what I found. Pusha, pusha, pusha. Harlan, there's a ladder in this room. Seems strange detail, right? Wink, wink. Already ahead of you, bro. Already ahead of you. So is this for the chest? Do I have to go all the way back? Seems like a really far way to go back. Maybe it's not. Let's find out. Nope. Ah. Pizza. That's depressing. And creepy. Well, there you go. That's a new thing, too. So I must have been in this room before. I just don't remember. It's for the door you tried. Well, you know what? I just figured that out. Too laddle, too late. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for the help. Something all around, something all around, something all around. What the hell is that? It sounds like a phone ringing in reverse. Something second opinion, probably about. Where'd that shit go? That phone is so loud. Oh, maybe I could go the other way.
Yes, speak. Yes, speak.
I really want lemonade. I don't remember that part at all either. Restless memories. Oh! No, please. No, thank you. Should I try again? Oh, fuck. Where's that writing? The door's still open. Key. Flap or horror, be quiet, eating other parts, eating other rats. Oh, it won't play the clip from the phone until I stand there a while? Well. Oh shit. at the fucking thing. What's the plan here? Oh, night webbers. Ooh. Oh wait, is there a light switch here? Oh, there we go. Ha! Nothing can get us in the light. That's always my goal. Turn on the lights. Watching on my phone so I can't hang with peeps in Discord. That's alright. You're with us in spirit, buddy. Oh, now we can go up or down. Nope, you can only go down. Abandon all hope while you can. Wait, I don't know why I abandon hope while you can. Don't know why I added all. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this, believe it or not. Gotten clients out of deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. The social worker definitely has it in for you. We can use that to our advantage, portray you as a victim of the system, a husband in mourning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat. Trust me, this is our best option considering what you've been through lately. I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome, but not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've gone completely insane, and no more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no more public appearance whatsoever. You can still get your daughter. So they must have divorced. Something happened. Crispy bottles. Oh no, what happened? Does what just transpired mean we're locked in for the bad ending? I can't remember all the places where you needed to do the thing. I think maybe so, Bjorn. Oh no! I think that was when he had to choose to go to her or run from her. Yeah, at least we won't get the best ending. Shit. Tell me what I should have done? Can we go back? I want to know. Fuck. I want to know what we should have done. In what scene? What could we have done differently? Tell me more, tell me more. Could I done better stuff? Tell me more, tell me more. But tell me more, like, how do you get the best ending? Tell me more, 'cause I want the best ending. Bathroom. Ooh. Silent floaters, they clog the drains. Well, basically it's spoilers, but to get the good ending, you need to connect with your wife, going towards her rather than run from her in those scenes where you see her ghost. So that, like, hallway scene? Okay, so we'll go to the ghost from here on out. But what could I have done? Just like approach that hallway? I think someone was going to come at you during the crying in the hallway, maybe not. That hallway scene probably counts. Okay. Well, any more ghosts will make it count. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything. Maybe not. The hallway scene probably counts. Yes, basically run into her ghost. Okay. Just embrace the fear. Embrace the fear, I'm assuming that is. Okay. Let's do it. We'll embrace the fear. God damn it. It's locked. Body burrowers feeding on me. Ooh. You get knocked back, and thus it seems like you're doing something wrong, but it's actually what you need to do. Okay. Oh, so maybe that was one of the scenes. Shit. I hope not. Because I did get knocked back. Fuck. Oh, great, the basement. Like there aren't enough spooks. Yeesh. Yeah, bugs under your skin is like kind of the creepiest. Uh-oh. Trapped.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Oh, yeah. Ain't a good spooky stream without a good fart. There's a movie where people pass an alien slug through each other's mouths. Ew. Slither? I think Slither does that. Oh, there were lights. That would have made it less creepy. Oh, well. Look, guys. I've seen that parasite, Bjorn. It is terrifying. So what Halloween movies does everybody watch so far? Because that's what we need to do. Talk about Halloweens. What if you fail? We ain't gonna fail. Alright, embrace the ghost. Let's do it. I ran at it. It disappeared. Yeah, it disappeared. Ah, spooky stream. We just did something like this. Drunk. Selfish. Delirious. Locked. 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 Uh-oh. House? Ooh.
No, that's not right. Try again. Don't give me that look. What do we do when we fail? We start over. You're better than this. Now sit down, and this time, let's make it perfect.
That's like me and Henry. I'm like, no. Fucking do it again, Hen. Oh shit, look at that. That's the creepiest thing I've ever seen. I don't remember this part
either. Hey, what is that?
Oh.
Wait, what day is it?
Forgot our birthday.
It's Sunday? You mean oh, well, why didn't you come and get me? God damn it! You know how I get when I'm caught up in my work.
What a bad dad. A rat. A rat. Bastards, I'm gonna kill them all. The fucking rats. I haven't actually decided on Harlan movies yet. What? I was hoping to catch up with the ones I missed. You've watched Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. And Father and Trailer Park of Terror. I don't know what Trailer Park of Terror is, but it sounds not that scary, if I'm being honest. Marriage Guide. Kids in Marriage. Uh-oh. I was gonna say, I don't remember shutting a door to this room. Candles. Oh, that was creepy.
Sweet Jesus! Did you just buy half of the department store? Honey, you don't even know yet if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
Oh, it's like blood on those shoes. No, Henry, you shouldn't use an allegory here. You should use a metaphor for this scene. How are the players going to be able to immerse themselves in the characters with crappy writing? Slap, slap. Was pretty good. Bad good, like Evil Dead 2. Hold on. Hold on, Zia. Hold on. What the fuck do you mean bad good? Evil Dead 2 is not bad good. Evil Dead 2 is good good. That's it. It's just good. All right. All right. Let's just clear that shit right up. Evil Dead 2 is the fucking greatest. Fucking greatest movie ever made. Best horror movie. It's fucking hilarious. It's got a great soundtrack. Remember we were talking about that dude making shotgun shells in the 16th century? Now I gotta reference this. Does anybody get that reference? No, let's just watch this. Let's just stop everything we're doing and just watch exactly what I'm talking about. Evil Dead 2 is the greatest movie ever made. Where the fuck's the scene? Maybe it's the scene.
What did Laura mean last night when she said, I haven't slept with him yet? Yet. What does yet mean anyway? It means you're gonna do it, doesn't it? Or does it? Just come on. What would it mean to you, that sentence? I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet.
Well, to me it would mean that you're a liar. You've seen it twice. Once with Laura, oops, and once with me and Dick, remember? We had that conversation about the guy making Beretta shotgun ammo off screen in the 14th century.
Right, all right, but let's just say that I hadn't seen it. And I said to you, I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet. What would you think?
I'd think that you're a cinematic idiot and I'd feel sorry for you.
All right. But from that one sentence, would you think that I was going to see it?
I'm sorry, Rob, I'm struggling here. You're asking me what would I think if you told me you hadn't seen a film that you have already seen. What am I supposed to say?
Just listen to me. If I said to you,
I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet, yes.
would you get the impression that I really wanted to see it?
Oh, well, you couldn't have been desperate to see it, otherwise you'd have already gone.
Right, I'm not going to see that movie.
But the word yet. Yeah, you know what? I get the impression that you wanted to see it, otherwise you'd have said you didn't want to go.
But in your opinion, would I definitely go?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? Probably.
Why?
Because it's a brilliant film. It's so funny and violent, and the soundtrack kicks fucking ass. I never thought I'd say this, but can I go work now?
Would you get the impression I want to see it? How the fuck am I supposed to know? Of course, because it's a brilliant movie, and it's funny, and the soundtrack kicks fucking ass. Where were we? Anyway. That's such a segue. What was I saying? I liked Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is great. I just like the first Evil Dead better. First Evil Dead is good, but I think the second one's the best because the first one, Ash is just a weenie. But man, you stumbled into an area because Evil Dead is probably my favorite series of films ever. Evil Dead. I watched Army of Darkness when I was a kid, and I had no idea what was going on. And it was crazy. This guy with a fucking chainsaw hand and shotgun. And then I went back and saw Evil Dead. And Evil Dead 1 is super good. It's super fucking good. Don't get me wrong. But the only thing with Evil Dead 1 is that it's a pretty serious movie, and it's a bit cheesy. Like Evil Dead 1... Because, you know, you got, like, the doll head scene. Listen, I've read both novels by Bruce Campbell about the making of Evil Dead. Like, he talks about them extensively, at least in the first one. And Sam Raimi's, like, my favorite director. I know a lot about... Well, not a lot about it, but I mean, what I'm saying is I'm very passionate about Evil Dead. Evil Dead 1 is just a bit... It's, like, a bit too serious, but it's a fucking amazing movie. But Evil Dead 2... Because to me, they got the perfect note of, like, humor in it. You know, like that scene when he jumps on the creature's head and the eyeball shoots out and goes in the girl's mouth. It's like fucking amazing. And Evil Dead 2's got the groovy, because he never says groovy in the first one. It's got when he cuts off the double barrel shotgun. It's got when he cuts off his own hand. It's got the scene with his hand, you know, running around. It's got the beginning where he changes to Evil Ash and changes back. And it's got the fucking, I'll swallow your soul, I'll swallow your soul, swallow this. And it's got, to me, it's got all the best scenes. It's got the scene where he puts his hand in the mirror and it's water, which is so fucking good. Evil Dead 1 has a few of my favorite scenes too, like the scene is so good, and the scenes when he's going crazy are so good, but he's just too scared is my problem. Yeah, Farewell Arms, fucking love that. Evil Dead 1, he's too much of a weenie, and it's too cliche for a horror movie, but Evil Dead 2 is like, it bumped it over the edge. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then Army of Darkness is fantastic, and Ash vs. Evil Dead is, the TV show is amazing. We just watched season 2. That was our Halloween show. Ash, if you have not seen the TV show, watch it. It is perfect in line with the series, because if you, I had to move most of the dolls out of her room. It was just getting ridiculous. You can't even throw, what? You can't just throw gifts at her whenever you feel guilty for whatever you feel guilty for. She needs a father, not another useless distraction. Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show, is perfect for where the series has gone. Because if you look at Evil Dead 1, it's a horror. If you look at Evil Dead 2, it's a horror comedy. If you look at Evil Dead, or sorry, Army of Darkness, it's like more an action comedy with a bit of horror in it. And Ash vs. Evil Dead is pretty much a comedy. But it's so funny. It's so good. Some of his lines are just ridiculous.
You beat me again. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother. Huh. Good thing we didn't bet on it. What? What's so funny?
But yeah, Ash vs. Evil Dead, if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. It is fucking hilarious. I don't know what to do. So am I supposed to do something that's hard? Just thinking of some lines and I'm laughing. That's how fucking funny it is. Ash becomes a badass so hard. Yeah, it's almost a bit weird. Like in Ash, that's, I gotta say, Army of Darkness is my least favorite version of Ash. Only because he's like too confident and cocky. Like it's weird. Like Evil Dead 1, he's like too scared. Evil Dead 2, he's perfect. Ash versus Army of Darkness, or Army of Darkness, he's a bit too confident, not stupid enough. Like there's a few scenes where he's stupid, but, and then Ash versus Evil Dead is like the perfect version of him, because he's like so confident and such a fucking, the way that first season ends, I don't want to spoil it, but it's just such a perfect ending, because yeah, but I won't spoil it. She was crying this way. I guess we go this way, right, towards the creature. I watched Evil Dead with my uncle when I was like 10. Loved the trilogy since Farewell Arms. Yeah. Agree, disagree. Since we agree that both are good or great. Hold on, Zia. What I disagreed with was that you said it was bad good. You said it was like bad good. That's my only disagreement. I don't necessarily. Oh shit. I thought we were supposed to go towards her. I really like that scene where he was laughing in the room. Yes, and that's Evil Dead 2 as well. When the fucking deer head like cranks towards him. It's like ah. So good. Yeah, I think Evil Dead 2 does have the better scenes, and the Dance of the Dead, where like the headless body of Linda comes back and is just like fucking dancing around. Ooh. Jesus. You know they're Jewish, right? No, I did not. Now I feel yeah, that's good. My favorite joke in Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show, is in the 2nd season, and I've watched it. When we watched it the first time, I rewound it, and then we watched the season a 2nd time, and I rewound it like 3 times. It's my favorite joke. It was so good. It's so well timed. But he just goes, they're trying to find the Book of the Dead, and because they lose it, obviously, always. And she's Ruby is like, oh, we need to get the book back. He's like, I can find it. He's like, I can't fart without running into that fucking thing. And she's like, okay, well, what do you propose? He goes, first things first. He farts. He just, the scene, but his look, the look on his face is so perfect. He's just like, she's like, well, then what do you propose? He's like, well, first things first. Fucking crazy kids. This is a really fucking good scene. Oh. A hand just appeared. I was moving. Oh, for that? Oh. Anyway. We were supposed to go towards her plot death. Okay. Oh, so we're supposed to die. Okay, cool. I see now. That's how I classify that level of silly horror. You classify silly horror as bad horror, or bad... What did you say now? I already forget. I don't know. To me, like, horror comedies are like the best horrors because laughing is like the closest thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Get me the fuck out of here. Yeah, like, 'cause to me, like, laughing is like the closest thing to being freaked out. You like guttural reaction. The house. So I'm a big fan of horror comedies, is what I'm saying. Like American Werewolf in London is so good. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. And what other horror comedies? Did that just go back on the shelf? It did. Weird. Oh, there's a lot more dolls here now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this scene. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Oh. Jesus. Oh man. I like cheese. You want cheese? Watch The Room. Oh yeah. Have to love a good fart joke. Yeah, I know, it's so fucking good. I said bad good. Yeah, bad good. Pshaw. 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 What about horror comedies like the scary movies? Yeah, no, those are different. That's not what I mean. Like, I say comedy horrors, I guess, not horror comedies. Cause like, oh, what the fuck was that? Fucking little thing. Like, they're okay, but I mean, they don't scare me. I like a horror movie with like a bit of fear, or sorry. Oh, Wipeout. I like a horror movie with a little bit of comedy sprinkled in. Not a comedy with like horror elements. Like, I don't know, there's a ton of them. I'm trying to think of what else. What was it? Homesick? There's a New Zealand one called Homesick, which is great. Sorry, I'm behind on the chat. What's going on? I think I put a little too much vodka in these. I don't like the scary movie series. The first one was good. I don't really remember them all, to be honest. Time for that water you spoke of. This part freaked me out. Oh, great. I don't remember this part either. Oh, shit. Hug me. Is that part of it too? Maybe that wasn't the woman. Oh, maybe I died.
Ow! What is this crap? Oh, I'm sorry, princess. No, don't cry. We'll get you a new one. Or better yet, Daddy's gonna buy you another dolly. So your other dollies can have a new friend.
This guy's quite motivational. Giving me ideas on how to raise hen when I'm bored, or when I'm a bad dad. I'll just give him a doll. Hey, boys can play with dolls too. I don't know if I was supposed to die there.
I had the most beautiful dream last night. I dreamt he came to me, embraced me, loved me, as he once did. But we both know that while I dreamed my silly little dream, it was you he really lusted for.
Who, the perfume? I don't like them either. Jesus. Harlan, can we stop arguing about the classification of Evil Dead 2 now that we both agree it's good? Sure. There's one comedy with a horror element, barely. That's pretty good. What We Do in the Shadows. Oh, that was great. I wouldn't even call that a horror. But I get where you're coming from, I agree. Yes, give up like always. Should we keep on this room? The Final Destination series reminds me of a lethal Rube Goldberg machine. True. Maybe choosing the daughter is another ending. Could be. Poor waifu. I'd like a waifu. They'd be nice. You have soup. I do like that these wife monologues are all vanity items. She's talking about the painting of her, talking to the painting of her still being beautiful. True. Can I get in this door or something? It said, give up like always. Yes, give up like always. Maybe I'm not supposed to give up. Maybe there's a key hidden around here. In this room? Maybe not. I remember this part. I remember this part because I spent so long in this part because I had no idea what to do. I got so fucking lost. Not lost, but I was like, okay, I'm locked there, I'm locked here. I went through like every element in this kid's room. It's like, not the dollhouse, not this. That door stays locked until she wants to open it, eh? Then we'll just have to do it. Anyway, yeah, it took a long ass time to try to figure out what the fuck was doing, and then I realized it was this thing. Cause like I think it was, I don't know, it was where the demo ended or something. You got stumped here too, right? It's like tough. I think I had to Google it. These damn doors. Did I get stuck in a door? I think that room stays locked until she wants. Oh, you just said that. I was engaged before I found the INVICTUS stream. Found them the same week after our engagement broke off. Really helped me. Cause that stream was shitty. So watching the guys, so thanks. Wow, I didn't know that, man. That's terrible. Glad you enjoyed us, I guess. That sucks though. I mean, obviously I don't know the details behind it. Maybe it was for the best. I don't want to impose or assume, but sorry to hear that other way, man. That sucks. But I'm glad you're with us. I'm glad it led you to us. I'll give back my plaque now since I disagreed with the king about Evil Dead. You don't Zia, you're entitled to your opinion. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean I have any less respect for you or anything like that. You guys are all entitled to believe and do what you want. That's the beauty of a community. We love and respect each other no matter what. So you do you. I'm never gonna change an opinion about someone just because of a movie. Never something so frivolous. The only way that would happen is if you were like mean. If you're like a mean person, if you're a cruel or bitter person, I'd be like, man, you monster. LOL. This upcoming scene always makes me lean back all the way. I'm gonna do the same. It's a trip. I'm excited. Here we go. Oh yeah. Everybody lean back and get ready. That's some fucked up shit.
This was a special brush, like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
We have brushes. Ooh. Dollies everywhere. And not a fucking drop to spare. Dollies. Yes, she's beautiful. Spooking. No worries, man. It's all good now. It's just good to have some cool community to help deal with things. Yeah. Uh-oh, Bjorn. Them's fighting words. I didn't read his fighting words. I didn't get to hear the fighting words. Somebody tell me what the fighting words were. Gone. Left it is. That was horrifying. I love it. It's so fucking dark. Oh, my candle went out. Fuck. Fighting words. Even if you believe that Kevin Costner is an overrated actor. Of course. I don't care. Listen, time to let you guys in on the secret. I really like Kevin Costner. Surprise. No. The thing with Kevin Costner is, like, Alex and I are brothers, and we grew up on, like, Robin Hood. Like, my dad used to have, like, pay-per-view illegally, and he would record certain movies. And when Robin Hood Prince of Thieves came out, I don't know, it's just a movie that we both really loved, so we watched it like 1,000 times. I could quote it, watch it so much. And I don't know, so we liked, obviously, the guy who played Robin Hood. It was never really bad in our minds. It was just, you know, you didn't really know what a British accent was, so it's just like, ah. So anyway, so Robin Hood specifically holds like a very strong past, I guess, or whatever. Like a deep love I will always have for Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, as does Alex, both of us. We will quote it to each other incessantly. But I don't know, like years later, I don't remember how it came up. It's just, listen, I'm going to address this once and for all. There's something comical to me about celebrity fascination. Like, I find it sort of, it's like satirical in a sense, okay? You know, people are like obsessed with Kardashians and like, this was years ago, obviously, and now people, I've never heard about the Kardashians, but like, people really affix themselves to a celebrity for some reason, and that's fine. And I've seen people make like fan pages. You know, you have like the Kevin Costner fan page and whatnot. So I don't know. I was just very bored, and I think I had said something during a stream about how much I like Kevin Costner, because I do. Like, I like him. I don't think he's a good actor, but I enjoy him. And from there, I sort of made the parody of the Costner stream, because I don't know. In one hand, yeah, it's just like, it's funny. I can't quantify it, I guess, because it's sort of a satirical take on how people actually might be like that. There's a version of me out there that is like that, and is like, the stream's dedicated to Kevin, and he takes it very seriously, I guess, you know, and I think that's funny. So I satirize that because I think it's weird, and that's weird that that's how socially normal some people are. Like, that's how certain parts of our society function nowadays with the celebrities and shit. So I guess part of it is satire in a very, very, very weird way, because I can't really explain it. The other part is, yeah, I do like him. I think he's funny. But would I go to bat and say he's like a quality actor? No, I think there's just something about him that I think is like funny. It's just like a normal guy. it's kind of funny to be obsessed, comically obsessed with someone. Like, I own a lot of Kevin Costner movies because I do enjoy them, but like, I don't, you know, wouldn't get his name tattooed on me yet. I don't know. It's tough to explain. You either get it or you don't. That's the easiest way to put it. Either you read the Costner stream and you're like, oh, okay, that's fucking funny, and that's fine, or you do not. And if you don't get it, that's fine too. But that's as tough as I can make it. But I could care less if you actually like him or not, because sometimes I don't. June 17th, he's on about the damn rats again. I don't think I've even seen one, but that doesn't stop him from laying out traps all over the place. He claims he can hear them in the walls, and that there must be hundreds of them. God, I fucking hope it's true. I hope they crawl at night and eat you in your sleep. You cruel, self-obsessed, pathetic drunk. Does anyone else see the human figure in the pause screen? Oh, like here? His hands? Make up your mind, and I'll make up mine. All right, we're going to her. So much we love you, baby. We're gonna run at you. Run to me whenever you're lonely. Run to me if you'll be alone. Now and then you'll see someone older. So darling, you run to me. Squeakers? Whew. Rats. Cat, dog, rat. Oh, I think I remember this. I don't remember the answer. Let's take a look. Cat. Do we need to follow this? Cat is 4? No, D-O-G-R-A-T. Okay, each letter is something. Okay. And I'm assuming we need the code or the answer. Well, which is it? The dog, the cat, or the rat? And how do we know? Is it because of what we saw? A rat? Or is it just always rat anyway? I guess rat makes the most sense, eh? Alright, we got 6. 8. 7. 6, 8, 7 on a motherfucking cop. Nice. The pic is a rat, so you need the code for the rat. Oh, the picture on it. Oh, right, that makes sense. Well, your picture was a cat. I feel like it would have been clearer if they had like an outline of a cat and an outline of a dog, and like this was dark. Cause I guess it's pretty clear. So it must not alternate, but oh shit. Must be like I come for you, my daughter. July 19th. Judging by the silence that has now fallen over the house, I can safely assume that he has finally passed out, undoubtedly surrounded by empty bottles and tattered pieces of canvas that have become his preferred bedfellows. Every time it happens, I pray it will be the last. I pray fervently, passionately. Our Lord in heaven, let him crack his head open and the rot spew out. Let him cut his wrists on the glass and the red bile flow. Let him choke on his own vomit so that we may all find peace. For if you don't, one day I will find the courage to walk down the steps and end him myself. You and all should know it's not the lack of will that stays my hand. Amen. Whew. Why is he such a bad guy? I guess we don't know the full story yet, right? I mean, just to clarify, he got married. She got into a accident. And she was horribly disfigured. Let me pause so I can think for a second. Okay. They got married. He's an artist. She was a musician. She got horribly disfigured and she lost her ability to play. And then he started going crazy. Oh, I guess, no, she must have been pregnant before because she was so happy. So they must have had the kid, and then, that's right, she had the kid, and then they were all happy, and then she got in the accident. He killed his dog? That's not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but I mean, to wish so passionately for your husband to, like, fucking die. Oh, shit. Because he killed the dog seems a bit eccentric. Not that I think killing a dog is good, but killing a human because he killed a dog seems a bit overreactive. Just, you know, divorce him and never talk to him or something. Rin and Bjorn, you guys obviously know this story, so what am I missing? What am I forgetting? I mean, obviously he went crazy afterwards, but the wife is out of the picture. Oh, what the fuck? Did he kill the wife? I know she's dead. So maybe something happened. Sorry, I haven't read my own swim with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do this? The Lady in Black especially. That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do some good. Probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Thomas Cadwell. I don't. Guess living in a toxic marriage for years and then having your husband not being able to look at you, basically disgusted by you. That can't feel too good. He didn't kill her. I think she killed herself, if I recall correctly. Okay. And maybe we'll find out. Oh, here's the muscle.
Fucking mutt won't shut up! Hey! I can do that too! See? But can you paint? No? Well, that's alright. Neither can I, apparently.
Did he kill the dog? I don't remember reading that. What is that? Do I just keep dying? Or are we supposed to do this? Because I don't remember dying this many times. I guess just living in a toxic marriage for years and having your husband not be able to look at you, you didn't kill her. Also a drunk, not caring about the child, treating her poorly. Her and her music were sort of his muse too, and then she lost her beauty and talent, so he starts having mental issues. That also worsens his work and can't handle the prison, so he drinks and ignores his wife and daughter. Well, maybe I'm not getting the message then. Because, like, okay, real talk. Obviously the guy's a monster. But, like, let's look at the facts. So he's this troubled artist. He marries this beautiful woman, and she is disfigured, which is absolutely horrendous. And she must be going through the worst time in her life. And I'm not saying it was right that he married her for her looks, but obviously it's got to affect him too. I mean, that's like something that, again, secondary. She comes first. But yeah, that would fuck with you. That would make you feel like you'd be in a marriage where, like, the person is, like, disfigured. I mean, could you imagine that? You'd be like, oh, wow, like, someone that I literally love looking at every day is, like, tough to look at now. And you'd probably feel bad for that. So you'd probably want to start drinking. And then if her music also inspired you and she couldn't play anymore, again, not saying it's worse than hers. Obviously, what she's going through is 1,000 times worse. But that doesn't negate the fact that it'd be a tough time for him too, right? So, like, let's say he pours himself into taking care of her and making her feel beautiful and making her feel better about not being able to play anymore. Then he's just giving his life to be like a caretaker, right? Which is also pretty tough. So it's just like a lose, 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 I guess. Just saying, the guy doesn't... I mean, obviously he cut off people's flesh and tried to make a painting that way, so he's fucking crazy. And obviously all the stories that happened after that about him like being neglectful and drunk and hitting the kid and stuff are like you know, just horrendous. But I don't know, just saying, not everything's black and white. That would be a pretty fucking tough bet for anybody to go through. Tougher to be on her side of it, but still tough to be on his side too. It just sucks across the board. You're just blacking out, not dying. Okay, cool. What's this painting? Oh. Cool. Ooh. List: child abuser, animal abuser. He did. He did abuse the child, right? When did he? When was that? I'm trying to remember now. Or are we just assuming because the kid hated him? Life is messed up. He ain't a great person. He sucks, but circumstances kind of contribute to it. No excuse, just, you know, food for thought. I agree. That's kind of what I'm saying. It's like...
Hey there, princess. What? Oh, this is Daddy's medicine. Whenever Daddy's hurting, this helps the hurt go away. No, don't touch that! Oh, God. I'm so... Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know, like, I've been really lucky. You know, I don't have any... I can go literally months, even a year, without, like, drinking or anything like that. I've been pretty lucky with any sort of, like, vices. Both my dad and Alex tend to drink quite a bit, but not to excess. But I've been pretty good. But they say, you know, alcoholism is like, it's like a disease. You know, that's what they say. Agree or disagree, I don't know. But so, you know, if it is, and you're struggling with it, you can't get help, or you go through circumstances that are just absolutely, don't look back. And then if he has schizophrenia too, right? Which is what the wife thought might be a possibility. So you have a schizophrenic... Well, that wasn't accurate. A little pain goes a long way. Ooh. He probably did start out good, or at least not terrible. It was easy to make small mistakes that lead to bigger and bigger mistakes, eventually snowballing into monsterdom. I don't know that he hit the kid, but he definitely wasn't a good father. Yeah, I don't know. It's just tough. Maybe it's because I'm older now, but I feel like when you're younger and you're like, I don't know, not naive, because I don't think it's naive to think in black and white, but I just think it's unrealistic to be like, he is a monster, or she is a monster, or she is good. Just with people, I guess. Because as you grow, you're kind of like, yeah, Sometimes people try to do good things, sometimes they don't succeed.
You fucking took it from me! My gift! I want it back, you hear me? I will bring you back! Drag if I have to! I will make it right, honey, I promise! I will make you right!
What was this saying? Where is she? We need to run into her. Honey, I'm here. Oh. Anyway, this guy could be wholly bad. I'm not defending him. I don't know the facts yet, but I'm just saying. I find it hard to believe that, you know, all people are all bad. Circumstances, yeah, circumstances play a big role sometimes. Choices, bad choices. Oh, the window light went out, that's weird. Guess that's it. Oh. Up or down? Up it is. I felt bad for him throughout my game. I was thinking this poor guy probably has schizophrenia and seeing these horrible things. Where maybe he couldn't totally control himself. Depending on the end, I think his reason for making the painting this way changes. True. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's so creepy. Oh, fuck. We gotta go up. I'm here for you, wife. I chose well on the no looking back thing. Good. Jesus. Well, it's funny because I remember looking back the first time, and I guess I thought I died. I guess I thought every time I looked back at her was like failing. But now that you say I have to like chase her, it sort of makes it easier.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. Horde ran down. hickory dickory dock.
It felt less creepy when you think about it, going after your wife through all this to try to prove you do care. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, I guess that's why I maybe am more sympathetic to the character. I don't necessarily take it as like... Here she is. Honey, I'm here. See? That was freaky, but we care. It also makes a certain kind of sense when you ran away from her all the time when she was alive and now you're running towards her. I like it. I find it more inspirational. He's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I fucked up. The office. Baby face. Nice.
Why won't you talk to me?
Phone number, anyone? Ah. 363. Oh fuck. Henry? That newspaper clip tells the story of the baby face. Let's read it. Some paintings defy simple words, let alone critique. A basic knowledge of this subject is an absolute must if one is to even try taming them. Babyface is one such painting. This art anomaly draws tens of thousands of mediocrity enthusiasts and Sunday abstraction aficionados. In reality, it looks like the result of a week-long art marathon of a not very well-adjusted painter locked in a dark basement. Leaving aside the horrible execution, the painting excels in a hideous... Poor guy. And now it makes me think of What Dreams May Come. Oh, I love that movie. Like that movie. I can't watch it. There's too much crying happening, but I like it. That was my movie to watch when Robin Williams died. Which way do I go? Which bummed me out, but it also made me feel better.
You promise.
853.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never
Go away, babyface. Nobody wants you here. Three, 5, 4. In VR, this would be terrifying. But yeah, What Dreams May Come is a great movie with just like, I don't know, like if there were just like 5 changes, it'd be perfect.
You deserve this. All of it. All of it. All.
This part you can actually die if you restart the previous part. Oh shit. I don't remember dying. Or is it just if I had fallen? I don't remember this at all.
I needed something to add the...
Oh, right.
How should I put it? Final touches. A finger. I needed a finger. Chopped it off. Easier than sawing a leg. Washed it. Dried it in an oven. Fell asleep. Almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Nice finger. Trial and error. What Dreams May Come is a book? I didn't even know that. The more you know. But yeah, it would have been like a perfect movie if they had changed like 5 things. They're just, I don't know, like it just, there's so many cool scenes and cool parts to it that I wish they had just corrected, but you know, there's like 5 or 6 movies that I absolutely love. Trial and error. Here we go. Last one. There are like 5 or 6 movies that I absolutely love, but they just like suck in like 2 or 3 ways. You know what I mean? Okay, there's that option. I like to see all my options. Oh, this doesn't even have a door on it. Okay, cool. Whatever that is. Yeah, movies I really, really liked. We're running out of apples. But I wish they had changed like 6 things. Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Besides What Dreams May Come, because What Dreams May Come is one of those movies. There are so many good things about it. I love the depiction of his heaven, where it's like in the paintings of his wife. And I love the depiction of hell. It's just so, and that sea of like faces in the mud is like so fucking cool. But like you can tell they ran out of their budget. And I really didn't like Cuba Gooding Jr. as his son. I just thought it was like, it was obvious because he was like popular from the Jerry Maguire shit. Oh, I don't remember this at all. That they just like, oh, we need to get Cuba. But anyway, another movie that I really, really liked, and you'll probably disagree with me because it's not a great movie, but it just needed to be fixed. But because I think it had really good potential, was The Grey with Liam Neeson. Now, to reiterate, it was not like a perfect movie. I really enjoyed it, but it was like meh at best. Was it Richard Matheson? I didn't know that. That's really cool. Yeah, the gray was sort of meh at best, but I really enjoyed it because I could really tell the potential that it had, that it just got missed on. There was once a man full of passion, but then his wife went out of fashion. Her face was a mess. He couldn't care less. She hated the man with a passion. Yes, this is all about his wife, man. She just wants to feel loved. I love Stir of Echoes. That's one of my favorite Halloween movies too. Rat Veratu, yeah. Coming to you, honey. I love you. I will never give up on you. She just needs some loving. Some crazy monster sex. And she gonna get it good. Oh, that's creepy. Just a shadow. They did the mash. The monster mash. Disgusting. Let's just climb out this window and leave. Leave it all behind. I tried, guys, but I'm not gonna finish. Night, everyone. Hope to catch y'all. And to Harlan is like to give you credit. You're one hell of a host. Oh, hey, thank you, bud. I'm glad you had fun. It was a graveyard smash. Interesting. Huzzah! Another kiss for the woman. Yeah, there's so much of this I don't recognize at all. Huzzah. Oh no, I do recognize this scene. Child. Oops. was default.
That her? Oh, God. Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No, you don't understand. Her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
He's selfish. But I mean, who wouldn't be, right? Something all around, something all around. But yeah, what was I saying? Something about... Oh, cool. What should we say? Hello? No. What do we type? Friends? Let's figure this out. It's the Luigi board. This is a secret. If you put in the correct code, you get a bonus scene. Let's do it. What's the correct code? Dude. Nope, guys, not dude. What's the code? I want to know. Let's do it. If we're gonna do it, let's do it right. Check 8. Is that actually it? Let's do it. That's not it. Is that actually a 2? 3, 6, 3, 8, 5, 3, 6, 3. I don't know if I'm supposed to be hitting yes. No. What do I put in? Give me one to see if I can do it right, because like deer. Okay, let's try 666. How do I like send it? Doesn't seem to be doing anything. I can type it in, but oh yes, I guess that did nothing. That did nothing. 3, 6, 3, 8, 5, 3, 3, 5, 4. Yes. Oh, there you go. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Oh, you had it, Bjorn. Sorry, I put in your second number because you said or. I figured you corrected yourself. I ignored the first one. I guess were those just the 3 numbers that we had collected throughout the game? November, I think I should be happy. Why am I not happy? I have a beautiful daughter. I think she is. I know she is, so why can't I look at her without feeling sick? I used to have a loving husband, wonderful, sensitive. Now all I see is a strange man who only cares about his paintings. Like they don't matter. It's so pointless. Music used to help, doesn't anymore. So it seems like before the accident she was suffering from depression too. This is Babadook all over again. Kids ruin everything, guys. Let that be the lesson to you.
God, I am such an idiot. To think that someone like me could ever compete with you in all your sublime beauty, everlasting, immortal.
Let me in. Oh, they're the numbers from the phone calls we made. Ah. Well, good, because I wouldn't have been like, oh, I'll just enter all the phone call numbers that I made. Push the wheelchair. I'm a pushing it. I can't push it anymore. Is it okay that I can't push it anymore? Alright, well I can't push it anymore, so... hopefully I didn't.
What is taking so long? Open this fucking door! I need to go! Open up! Hell is... Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. What have you done? No!
Let's wash the blood off his knife. So that's the thing too, she's obviously struggling from depression. Oops. Let's look in. I'm coming for you, honey. I ain't giving up on you. Under the sea, under the sea.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at least there was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
This end part was tricky. Oh yeah, the checkered pieces, I remember this. That one, because that one took me forever to find. It's just the one, isn't it? I did get it, didn't I? Yeah. tub area? I thought I already grabbed it from the steps. Oh. So there was two there. Oh, I need to find a weight? Oh, yeah. Finally, baby monkey face. Babiest, monkiest face of all. A lot. Let's see what happens. Come on, good ending.
Yes, that's it, my love. I am so sorry. No, it's a lie. It's always been a lie. It won't bring them back. I see it now. I know what must be done.
That's not the painting I got last time. But let's see what happens. Look at this fucking house. is the good ending? Nice. What was in that other room, though? Never really found that out. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Spooky Stream number 4 on the Extra Life Challenge. It has been such a blast doing these over the last month. I've had so much fun hanging out with you guys and chatting and all the late nights and such. So, thank you so much for hanging out. Let's see who won the PDFs that Mike so generously donated. And it looks like we had only one donation tonight, and that was for Galen. So, Galen, well done. You win those PDFs. And thank you, Mike, so much for donating those. It was such a very kind gesture. Oops. Such a kind gesture. Yeah, there's another room next to the bedroom in the hallway. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But anyway, this has been Layers of Fear, my favorite horror game. And obviously, I'd forgotten a lot about it because I didn't remember the story as well. But I did near the end. So, such a great game done by such a great team. They also did Observer, which is such a fucking fantastic game that we haven't even got to really experience. But I played a bit more of it, and it's so fun. So maybe that will be one for the future as well. But ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start of the end. Because next Saturday, I am doing a 24-hour live stream. It's going to be fucking crazy. It's going to be super, super long. And I'm nervous and excited for it. Because this was only, what, like 3 hours? My butt's already hurting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because... But it's supposed to be challenging, right? Oh, yeah, lots of those, too. It's supposed to be challenging. That's the point. If it was easier, we'd be doing it. And it wouldn't be worth, you know, all the money that you guys have helped raise so far. So, hopefully you hang out on Saturday with me. And just, you know, chill like this. Because it'll be all day long. Typically, I end the night with a long rant. I don't have much to talk about today, and I'm pretty tired, so don't worry. On the 4th, you're going to have 24 hours of long, rambling rants, so I'll save it for then. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a fantastic night and a fantastic weekend. And if you go to any Halloween parties, I hope that's a blast. And I also hope that you hang out with me next Saturday. And Halloween is on Tuesday, so that's going to be fun too. Yeah, that's it for me. I don't got much to say. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend and a fantastic night. And thanks for hanging out with me. Don't look back. That's it. Sleep well, everybody. Enjoy your pizza. And as always, we will see you around the table. Good night, guys.